So what I have here is one end of the obi. This part will be folding in half. If you have a reversible obi, it doesn't really matter which side you're taking. I'm going to fold a bit, and it should be about as long as your arm if you have it here. So for me, that's about this much. I'm going to put that triangle part in front and make a triangle. So this is the part until I've measured, and then we're going to wrap the obi. Just wrapping it around twice as usual. In between, you want to make sure that it sits tight. Again, it's the second time. Fold up your obi as usual, and then we're going to make a knot. And pull. Now this part we're going to tuck in into the collar. We're going to use that later, but for now we're going to focus on the remainder of the part. Now depending on the length of obi that you have, this one is a little bit shorter. I have other obi that are much longer. It may require for you kind of wiggle and see what amount you have left, because this end needs to end up here on this side, because at some point one part will be going into a slightly different direction. So what I do is simply leaving a little bit of space here and then measuring it, kind of making sort of a zigzag shape. I don't know if you can see that. The original tutorial does it a little bit differently, however I found that this worked far better. So, you can see it kind of as a hack, I guess. And then what I do is simply switch it around. So I have to be creative in some way, I guess. So in the original tutorial, I think they used a much longer obi there. The concern for me, it's not that wide. This was much wider. I think almost like up to here. So then I'm going to pinch the middle and then fold both sides up. And then I'm going to take the upper part and then start wrapping it around. So it's, here we go. And just pull it tightly and then wrap around again. And you continue to how far you can go. I think this is the last one for me. Yeah. And any remainder that you have, you simply tuck in. There we go. So for this part, the right side will fold it down as far as the left side goes. One will be down, one will be up. So it may take a little bit of time to figure out the proportions of both sides. Like I said, this obi is much shorter than one I could have used. That would have been more authentic to the original version that is linked down below. But it works and it looks just as cute, I guess, as the original. So by that, the actual musubi is done. As always, moving it to the back clockwise otherwise we're messing up the colors. When it's in the back, sort out the front. I always pull my obi down much lower because I'm so tall, and you absolutely don't need to do that if you're not as tall as me. And then lastly, I'm going to put in our obi-ita. And there we go. That is the whole musubi done. So with that, I will let you guys go. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.